Behind the Stars returns with a headline that reignited one of pop culture's most polarizing conversations, as Miley Cyrus once again found herself dominating timelines and talk shows after a new wave of bikini photos sparked intense reactions, with critics labeling them too much, while fans rushed to defend her right to self-expression, proving that even years into her career, Miley remains one of the few artists capable of turning a single image into a full-blown cultural debate that goes far beyond fashion, posing a deeper question about why her choices continue to unsettle audiences who have watched her evolve in real time. For many, the shock wasn't about swimwear itself, but about what Miley Cyrus represents, because her journey from child star to boundary-pushing artist has been documented more publicly than most, and every phase of her evolution has been met with scrutiny, resistance, and ultimately redefinition, making these photos feel like another chapter in a long-running story where expectation clashes with autonomy. And Behind the Stars explores how reactions often stem less from the images and more from unresolved discomfort with an artist who refuses to be contained by nostalgia or the version of herself that audiences once felt safe embracing. Social media quickly split into two camps, with critics arguing that the photos crossed an invisible line and supporters countering that those lines are outdated, arbitrary, and selectively enforced, especially when it comes to women in pop culture, and that divide exposed a familiar double standard, where male artists are praised for reinvention while female artists are interrogated for confidence, with Miley's name once again becoming shorthand for controversy rather than creativity, even as fashion commentators noted that the styles seen were hardly unusual in today's beachwear culture, raising the question of why her body continues to be treated as a statement rather than a reality. Behind the Stars places this moment within the broader arc of Miley Cyrus' career, reminding viewers that provocation has never been accidental for her, but rather a tool of disruption, used to challenge comfort zones and force conversations about ownership, identity, and freedom. And while some view that approach as exhausting or excessive, others see it as a refusal to be silenced by expectations imposed during her teenage years, when her image was carefully controlled, suggesting that each controversial moment is less rebellion and more reclamation. What makes this episode particularly revealing is how quickly the word inappropriate surfaces whenever Miley pushes boundaries, as if adulthood itself is being policed through an outdated moral lens, and Behind the Stars examines why society still struggles to accept that confidence, sexuality, and self-definition can coexist with artistic legitimacy, especially for women who grew up famous, where the transition into adulthood is not private but performed under relentless observation, leaving little room for grace or growth without backlash. In the end, Behind the Stars reframes the outrage, suggesting that the real discomfort lies not in the images themselves, but in what they represent: a woman fully in control of her narrative, unapologetic about her body, her evolution, and her refusal to cater to expectations that no longer serve her. And whether viewers find the photos empowering or excessive, one thing is undeniable: that Miley Cyrus continues to hold up a mirror to society's unresolved tensions around fame, femininity, and freedom, making moments like this impossible to ignore and impossible to dismiss as just another headline.